Good afternoon, this is Zachary from Zachary Sweeps, and I'm doing this video on this particular wood burning stove because I'm coming across this problem loads this year. It's really weird. I've had other years where it's funny with this job, you have years of certain things happening and years of other things happening. I won't tell you what I called last year, because as I said, I don't do all the politics and COVID and everything else, sports and whatever. I stick with just chimney sweeping. And what's happening is, like, I've spoken to you about this before, but the rust. I'm coming across a lot of stoves that are suffering from rust. This one's also got rust coming down the back of it. It's a brand new stove, this. And look, there's water coming down the bottom there, as you can see. And basically, well, when you open up inside as well, you can see the rust here. You can see the rust on top of here. You can see the rust up on the top of here. It looks different because it was the other way around. So I'm just going to brush that off. Obviously, please don't think these are the finishing articles. I will be giving them a bit of a brush down, but you can see the rust in there. When you open the tray up, there's rust there, there's rust in here, and what's happening is, like, a lot of people are getting builders out, and I've got absolutely mega amounts of respect for builders, but when it comes to chimney work and stuff like this, it's not really their expertise when it comes to chimneys. So I'd never recommend a builder to do lead flashing, or stuff like that. But I'm not here to sort of say what builders can do, because there's a lot of builders I know that can fit these, get them signed off by the council, no hassles. I see it all the time happen. It's a hell of a lot cheaper than going to some of these associations that we have, especially in the UK. They charge absolutely extortionate amounts of money, and basically you're getting a certificate. So I won't talk about them, because I was a member of one of the main association for fitters for over 20 years, and God, I could tell you some stories, but I'm not into all that. I'm just more interested in giving you tips and advice. So if I can help you out, I will do. This one, the lady had a particular problem. She bought a fan, and it was too big, as you can see. She couldn't get it to turn up, go up there like that, or anything like that. It was stuck, but she measured it up and it was the right height. So what I've sussed out is that if you watch this, if you twist it at an angle because of the gap, you push it up like that, and make sure you put it at the back of the appliance. Look at that, it's in. It's spinning around and everything, and always have them at the back of the appliance. What you've got to do with these wood burners at the moment, because especially in the UK, so I really, this video, I mean, it can be for other countries as well, but it's mainly for UK people, only because I don't know what the weather's like in the US or other countries that do watch my videos, and thank you very much for your amazing comments. The majority of you leave me excellent comments. Always nice to get a coffee as well while you're doing the job from the customer. I've got a lot of customers, and I'm really looking forward to them having this weekend off, so I can't wait. I'm absolutely shattered. And what I've been advising my customers is what they need to do is it's nothing that you can really do about it. You could seal the chimneys up, you're still going to get the water coming down. And you can change the cowls, but you don't want to be spending money if you don't need to. And the weather at the moment, it's very unusual. We don't normally get the torrential rain, and I'm talking about the south of England here, not the north, the south of England. So I'm not talking about America, and I'm not talking about the north. I know, because I was born in Lancashire, and so I know what the weather's like up there. So I'm talking about the south. The south is like where it's the warmest part of the country, and but we've had some really bad weather down here. So like and it could affect you in other countries. So what's happening is where the rain's been so heavy and it's downpouring, it's actually getting into the actual liners and around the sides of them, and it's the water's coming down, and that's why you're getting all these rust spots. You can see it all up there on the collar and everything. But I don't know why, but a lot of people are just leaving it, and then they're calling out a builder to come and have a look at it, and the builder goes, "Oh yeah, you need to do this, that, and the other." There's a really simple solution to this. Have fires. I know it's too hot to have them. Like burn paper in there. Get some paper in there. Get some of that stuff out of the recycling. Chuck it in there. Every time it rains, have a small fire. Fill up the ash tray with ash. Fill it right up so it's overspilling on the grate. Leave it running overnight. Every time it rains, have a fire. Don't leave it. Because if you leave it, and like that, especially that collar there, it's only a little bit of rust, a bit of green emery cloth that you use in the kitchen. That'll probably get rid of all that rust. And you can get that polish that comes in a tube that you can put on a cloth and you can rub it on, and then it will look like new. But if you leave it, you're going to end up having to replace all the bits. And if that collar rusts, that's fine. But if the actual appliance rusts, then you're going to be looking at a new stove. So you really don't leave them. That's what this message is with this video today. Is don't leave them. If it rains, have a fire. I know it can be like be a bit hot, but honestly, build the ash up so you're scooping it out the top of the grate. Trust me, it works really well. I have as I said, I have a lot of customers. If you knew me in the southeast of England, you would know just how popular I am in my area. You know, like I said, I get some fantastic comments from the 99% of the people, and then you get the idiots that like have to have their bit, and they can be a bit disrespectful. But that's all right. But just remember, it's my channel, so I can delete you. So that's what I'll do. And then if you keep doing it, I'll just ban you from my channel because it's my channel. And if you don't like my content, then jog on. That's all I can say. Go and find someone else to annoy or troll or whatever they call it. All I'm trying to do is just advise people on what to do. So if it rains, what you want to do is you want to have a fire in there. Get some paper in there, fill it up. Don't tie it up in knots like they used to do in the old days. Just chuck loads of paper in there, light it. Maybe a little, because I'm saying to people now, what you do is if you have an ash bed, what you can do, like I do with mine, like my son does with his, like other people that I know that do with theirs, they put one log on before they go to bed. They simmer away. Remember to have a carbon monoxide detector. Always have a carbon monoxide detector, so that if there's any issues, you know there's going to be no problem. Put one log on. It will simmer away. Keep that flue all nice and warm, and it will dry all this stuff out. You won't get any any rain marks at the back of it. You won't get any rust on the collar. You won't get any rust on the bottom. You won't get any watermarks down the bottom here. Trust me. Just trust me on it. Just do it and see how you get on. That's all I've got to say. I'm not going to say any more. Have a great weekend. I'm not working this weekend. It's my first weekend off since the beginning of September. So like I've forced myself to have this weekend off. I could have worked the whole weekend if I wanted to, but you know, sweeping and doing roof work and all the other aspects of work that I do, because I'm not just a chimney sweep, and I do all aspects of chimney work. So and as I've always said to you, I don't just go on my experiences as being a chimney sweep. I go on experiences for what customers have had, what they've told me. And if you leave great comments, and I've had the majority of people leave lovely comments, and I love it. A big thumbs up to you, you know, like, and I'm glad that what I say works for you. You get the odd idiot, and you know, as I said, don't watch my channel. Just jog on. You know, if you're sad enough that you have to watch it, to leave a comment, then that just sums you up as a person. So like, because it's easy to say horrible things about someone, when they're not in front of your face. So like as I said, all I want to do is just pass on relative advice that are going to help you get the best out of your appliance. So have a lovely weekend, and even to the people that have negative things, remember there's a button on the side. Just delete or block. So it's the choice is yours. But 99.9% of you, I love you to bits from all over the world that want to be a part of my channel and everything. That's another thing that's really cool. Hear that noise? That's a nice clean chimney, nice clear chimney, all ready to go. So I've given the customer the advice to do that. She's going to give it a go, and I guarantee next year, like everybody else does, they go, you would not believe how much wood we've saved. You would not believe. But as I said, this is the year of the wet chimneys where I've had to replace loads and loads of bricks because the water's coming down. But you won't have to replace the bricks if you light the fires when it's raining outside. So remember that. If it rains, light the wood burner and save your bricks and save the appliance. Right, have a great weekend. Take care. Bye.